Welcome to my kitchen and welcome to my channel again. Or if you're a newcomer, just welcome to the channel. We're gonna be making some maple pecan danishes today. It's almost Valentine's Day. I might be posting this video on Valentine's Day actually, but since I don't have a Valentine this year and I still want to celebrate someone that I love or people that I love, I thought I would celebrate my parents and by making them something that we really enjoy as a family and something that we always get each other when we go to like Tim Hortons or like any coffee shops and bakeries. So yeah, we'll make some maple pecan danishes. It's pretty easy actually, but I'll walk you guys through it and we'll make them together, and hopefully you guys get to make these at home as well. So you guys can kind of take this recipe and adapt whatever filling you want. You can make apple pies out of them. You can, you know, put whatever you want, like cherries and whatnot. Just like make your own filling, get creative with it. And yeah, so let's get to it. So for today's recipe, we're gonna start with 2 cups of flour, all-purpose flour. Put that here, 1 cup, and 2 cups. There you go. And then we'll put some salt in there. You need 1 teaspoon of salt. A small spatula, but put that together. Once you're done with that, you're gonna add 2.5 sticks of cold butter. I'm gonna put that in here. It's about like 1.25 cups of butter. Aside, and then you'll want to toss everything together, so make sure all the butter is kind of covered and good. So once that's kind of tossed together, you're gonna add half a cup of water. So just put that here, and then you mix everything once again. That's about it for the dough. Once that's kind of mixed together. And then once you get it like pretty much mixed up, I like to use my hands. I'm just gonna take off my rings so I don't get them dirty, and yeah, make sure it's that. And start kind of mixing everything together with your hands. That's about the dough that you'll get, and then you want to form a ball with it, and you'll wrap it up. We'll put it in the freezer for about 20 to 40 minutes. There we go. We'll wrap it up, and then we'll be back in about an hour or so.
A few minutes later.
So we're back. The dough has been chilling in the freezer for about 20-30 minutes, and it was a little bit too cold in there, but I've let it sit for a couple minutes and it's like starting to soften up and be malleable. So So now we're gonna sprinkle some flour on this cutting board and then start sort of rolling everything around. Just gonna sprinkle this all over. We're gonna start rolling it out. Once it's about like this thick, you're gonna want to kind of fold it onto itself in 3 folds. Well, actually 2 folds, but into 3 different little parts. Like a letter, like you're folding like a piece of paper to put in an envelope. That's kind of what you want to do. So you're just gonna fold it and then roll it again. Once you've done that like 2 to 4, well, not 2, but like 3 to 4 times, you're gonna be good to wrap it. So shape it as much, as close to a rectangle as possible. So yeah, so that's like about as close to a rectangular shape as I'll get. And then we'll be good to wrap that in plastic wrap. So we're just going to wrap that. Just like it. And then this time you don't put it in the freezer, you're gonna put it in the fridge overnight and it'll be ready to be made into danishes tomorrow.
The next day.
Hi guys, so it's the next morning. We're going to be making the danishes today with the dough that we made yesterday. So I have to preheat the oven to 428 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm going to do that right now. And we just need to heat this up with the butter for a couple of seconds. Now we have the butter softened like this. We're going to be putting the brown sugar. Mix this together like that. The butter is soft enough where I can kind of squish it around. So it makes this like buttery, sugary paste. So yeah, it looks like that. And then we'll add some crushed pecans and then the maple syrup and everything. This, and then what we do is we add the maple syrup. So we have the maple syrup and we need 1/4 of a cup of that. Let's not make a mess. And now we'll add a little bit of cinnamon, just a little bit. I'm not a huge fan of cinnamon, so there we go. Just a good amount. I'm gonna put that in the fridge for a little bit because it seems kind of runny. So I want it to harden just a little bit before we bake it. So let's do that. while that sits in the fridge, we're gonna be rolling this out again. It's a lot softer now. Put some flour on the surface so it doesn't stick. Roll this out. Yes, it's kind of easier. Just a little bit easier. This looks about right. So, 3, that. That's about okay. That looks right. Cut it this way. And then I'm gonna use this to show you. So I'm gonna keep rolling it out a little bit so it's thinner. This. Need it to be large enough where I can braid it kind of. So now we have this. We're gonna be putting the filling. Filling is kind of harder. Oh, no, it's still kind of funny, but we'll make it work. We need this. Then we'll cut, I guess, like this. They're not even, but it'll be like that. Can you guys see? Yeah, I guess so. So now you have little flaps. I'm gonna put the filling right in the center. So now we have this. We're gonna be squishing this together. Kind of pinching these together. Don't want that to leak, so just pinching that together and making it as smooth as possible, and then kind of have these two wrapped around each other. And this just like this. I hope it doesn't leak. That's our first Danish. Doesn't look too good, but we'll make another one. So now we have a little Danish. Put that here. Next, I'll stretch that again. I guess I want like smaller strips. Not smaller, but like thinner. stretch, fold, and then now it's just to move that up and wrap it around. Now we have another Danish. I'll do that a couple of times. I'll turn and then I'll come back. So now that we have these, we need to egg wash them. So we're gonna make a little bit of egg wash. Egg in here. Dash of milk. What's a dash? Just shoot. That. Just have to push through. Right here, like 15 minutes. So I just got them out of the oven. They look like this. So move them onto plates so they don't get all soggy. So yeah, there you go. I hope you guys try it out. Thanks for watching.